Ladies and gentlemen, our all-time NBA alphabet draft comes out today. Go check that out. It was a whole lot of fun to make. You're not going to regret watching it. Let us know who you guys think has the best team, what you guys enjoyed out of it, and if you guys would like to see us do it again, because it was a whole lot of fun to make. I promise you, you will not regret watching it. We had a lot of games on the NBA last night, so we're going to hop right into it here. I'm going to focus on one game like I did yesterday, try to switch this flow up of the daily show. But for all your daily NBA coverage, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell some friends, tell some family. We got a whole lot of stuff coming out this week. You're not going to regret it. Let's just go right into it here. I'm going to kind of hop around. The Timberwolves took care of the Mavericks 116 to 106. Um, Mavericks, they keep leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know, man. They brought in Kimba. Kimba, I guess, can help you a little bit, but he doesn't help what you need, and that's defense. Their defense is not that great, and they need another guy but alongside Luka that can help them out. But nonetheless, giving up 116 points to this Timberwolves team without Karl Anthony Towns is kind of insane, if you ask me. So I'm as a Mavs fan, I'm just tired of it. Cavaliers 122 to 99. Yesterday, I said I want to see this Cavs team win the games they should, and they won this game pretty dominantly. I love this. I love the Cavs team. Let's keep the Cavs rolling. 76ers 104 to 101 against the Raptors. Good win there for the 76ers. Another team that I think really just should win all the games that it's quite obvious they should win because they need the victories like that. They're sitting at 17 and 12 on the season. I'm happy for them there. This Raptors team, they're going to be the focus of the daily show or the weekly podcast coming up. So be sure to stay tuned in. 126 to 125 was the score out in Atlanta as the Hawks took care of the Magic. Trae Young finally having a pretty solid night. He shot 50% from the field, finished with 37 and 13. About time he has a really good game because, he's been struggling all year long and putting a bad taste in everybody's mouth. So nice win there for Atlanta. I don't know if Trae Young can be consistent. I really think he's just really been struggling that bad. But nonetheless, you'll take a victory when you can get it. The Spurs beat the Rockets in a battle of to see who really is the worst team in the NBA. Yeah, the both team. I don't have anything to say about this game. I'll just be honest. Two bad teams. Bucks took care of the business against the Pelicans, 128 to 119. This Bucks team is just the second best team in basketball right now. Right now, Giannis put up 42 and 10, and Brooke Lopez chipped in with 30. Unreal stuff there from them. Good work there. The Suns took care of business 130 to 104. Lakers didn't have AD, didn't have Braun. Suns didn't have Devin Booker. So, not much to take away from that. It shows like this Suns team's just better as a whole team than the Lakers team, obviously, because when you're missing your star, you're still being able to beat a team by 26 is impressive. Um, and the Hornets beat the Sacramento Kings 125 to 119. I'm a little upsetting. I think this Kings team is another team that needs to win games that is quite obvious they should win, and they haven't done that up to this point. But the game I want to highlight here, 121 to 123 was a score out in Oklahoma City. The Thunder beat the Portland Trailblazers. Dame put up 28, 3, and 6. Dame became the all-time leading scorer in Trailblazers history last night. Where do we rank Dame Lillard all time? I think that's a really tough question because Dame Lillard's only had like one real playoff run. He's only been an All Star a couple times. I don't know if he's been All NBA at all. Um, Dame's really, really good. He's been really good for a long time, but it's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like a Clyde Drexler being a part of the NBA during Michael Jordan's dominance. You're going to get overlooked because you've got Dame in the league with guys like Steph Curry, who's arguably the greatest point guard to ever play the game. You've got him in the league with guys like Kyrie, who are just really, really good. Dame is one of the best shooting point guards we've ever seen. I don't think there's any doubt about it. But I just think he gets overlooked. But nonetheless, I mean, to put up 28 and 6, 9 to 17 from the field, become the all-time leading scorer, and down the stretch, Dame was doing what Dame does, and he was getting this team clutch bucket after clutch bucket. The lead was going back and forth all night long. There was probably 10 plus lead changes easily. and he just continued to down the stretch just continued to get them a bucket when they needed it, to get to the line, to get to the and not settle for long threes, get to the bucket and finish, have tough finishes around the rim. I respect Dame Lillard's game so much. I think a lot of people do. It's just he doesn't have this career stats to back it up. That I think people, like especially casual NBA fans, need in order to give a guy like him recognition. So I love Dame Lillard. Congratulations to him, all-time leading scorer for the Trailblazers. A great career, a great player. Would love to see him have some success out out in Portland. But the highlight of this game for me, boys and girls, if you have watched X Factor Nation before, you know how much we love Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He put up 35 and 6 with 2 blocks, 10 to 24 from the field. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I don't care that the Thunder right now are 13 and 18. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander should be an all-star. I should not a starter, but he should be an all-star. Point blank, period. That's the end of the discussion. You look at guys in the Western Conference that easily will get it over him. Luka, Steph Curry, Devin Booker. Who's next? And I might be missing somebody off the top of my head, but I don't care about team records when it comes to a guy playing that dominant. LaMelo Ball got it last year, and I don't believe the Hornets were fantastic. Trae Young got it last year, and the Hawks weren't very good. Trae Young and John Morant's the other guy I missed for guards. Excuse me, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a top 5 guard right now, because I hear people argue he's not a point guard, and I guess you can make that argument. Nonetheless, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is top tier guard right now. What he's done for the Thunder team is not only entertaining, but it's fantastic and it's needed, because I mean they're 13 and 18. If they didn't have Shai, like think about that, like this time last year, the Thunder were probably going to sit him and be like, "Oh, he's hurt." Like they're finally letting him play, and we're finally seeing what he's capable of on a nightly basis. What he's doing night in and night out is absolutely fantastic. And so I think, without a doubt, if there's any doubt in anybody's mind that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an all-star, then I think you need to sit down and seriously watch the Thunder play basketball. I think you need to watch what this guy does on a nightly basis. Please ignore my dog in the back. My wife's not home right now, so I'm on dog duty. But nonetheless, we've got 5 games on tonight. I had to get my Shai and Dame Lillard rant out. At 7 o'clock, the Pistons host the Jazz. I'm going to go with this Jazz team. This Pistons team, they love to have close games and then blow it at the last minute, so I'll go with the Jazz. The Heat and the Bulls play at 7:30. 2 teams that could probably blow it up anytime soon. I'll go with the Heat at home. I just think that they'll take care of home court. Knicks and Warriors at 7:30 in New York on TNT. I'm going to go with the Knicks. They're really rolling. Roll with the hot hand while it's going. The Suns and the Wizards play at 9 o'clock. I'll go with the Suns team. This Wizards team is just bad. And then finally at 10 o'clock, the Nuggets and Grizzlies at 10 o'clock on TNT. That's going to be a great game to watch. I'm going to go with this Nuggets team. What we saw Jokic do the other night, he's going to continue to just be very good. Obviously, he's not going to put up another stat line like we saw last night or the night before. But nonetheless, Jokic is one of the best basketball players in the world today. No doubt about it. Top 3. And you can't argue it. You can't. So I love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out our All NBA Alphabet Draft. It was so much fun to make, guys. Go check it out. Until then, we'll see you later. Have a good night.